Frontlines. We are Philippine Earth Justice Center. We are your partner in the preservation of your environment. Enjoy! Thank you!
Food Incorporated, Ayala Center Cebu, Sky Cable, Razor Gold, Genshin Impact, TNC, PC Quick Buys, and Noble Cebu. Thank you so much for our sponsors for making today possible. Karen, na ako'y question mo.
Unsa man na
Are you single ba daw? Kay na ako'y nadungga na nangutan na single ba daw ka?
Need na siya itubag right now.
Sige, it's a secret ba? Secret ba today? Secret
Secret
ba
lang siya. Secret
Secret
for
siya.
now.
But sige, since it's a secret, I will tell you how to introduce yourself properly. If ever wa pa kayo yabha, I learned this from someone.
Sige daw, Be.
So when you introduce yourself daw, this is how you do it. For the ladies, you can call me Kim, but
Hello,
for
hello.
the boys, you can call me anytime. Oh, so yun na siya ka.
Hindi na siya.
So it works now every time. So let's try that later on. So how about Karen, kanide iPod, who are you wearing today?
Actually, Kim, I was going for folklore na era ni Taylor Swift, pero judging sa akong outfit right now, actually,
Where ka bride?
mura ko kaslo.
Yung mura ka kaslon. So best in many years to come, maybe you're forever kinaa dito sa basta hindi na dito sa right or the left
So
or
looking
anywhere
for
sa Ayala.
groom right now. Oh, right now.
So to do a quick crowd check, no? Let's give naman the floor to our field reporters. So Eureka and Joanne, take it away.
Hello, hello.
What's up, CEL fans? Welcome to the second season of the CESAFI Esports League. Wow, how are you guys? No, a variety of audiences. This is Eureka, your CL host, and I am joined by a very beautiful, gorgeous co-host, Anjo!
Gorgeous talaga, te.
Gorgeous good. No, la to'y joke.
Legit.
Ah.
So this is me again, guys. Anjo, one of your field hosts in this interviewing. So like, this is Lay with me.
Hello everyone, it's Lee again, and hindi ako field host pero I'm also a host, and it's my honor to be here in the ground. And di ba, isa sa mga competition natin ngayon ay ang cosplay competition, Anjo.
Yes, of course. We have a lot of interesting cosplayers here that's standing behind the back, which we have also one of our sponsors, Alicat.
So guys, I have here someone that I can interview who has a background in cosplaying. Luis, what can you say or what are your advices to those people na magko-cosplay ngayon para sa CESAFI Esports League?
Just have fun, guys, and I see all of your beautiful faces here today, and good luck to you all.
Thank you so much for that, Luis. Back to you, Anjo.
May nakalimutan ako. Who are you dressed today, Palale?
I'm dressed as, wala, Layla today. Pero in the version of Taylor Swift na red. What about you? Sino ka ba today?
I am actually wearing the Reputation era of Taylor Swift. How about you, Yurika?
Di ba tayo halata? Pink na, no? I am wearing the Lover era of Taylor Swift. Unsa imong favorite song sa Reputation natin?
Well, I have this favorite song, Don't Blame Me.
Di lagi ti kay blame.
Ladies and gentlemen, CEL fans around the world and CEL fans here in the Ayala Center, Cebu, let me be the one to welcome you to the Season 2 CEL Kick-Off Opening Ceremony. My name is Papa Sparks. You bring the fire and I bring the sparks. And I'm joined here by my co-anchor, the one, the only, Zico.
Hello everybody, I am the Mid-East Beast Zico. I am extremely happy to be here for these first matches of the opening ceremony. How do you feel, Papa Sparks?
I feel amazing, Zico. Like to see all these people around us right now. Like, can I hear the people here? Hello, everyone.
Make
What
some
a-
noise!
What a crowd. What a crowd we have here today, here at the Ayala Center, Cebu. And yeah, I'm really feeling excited to see and watch these players perform in front of this amazing crowd that we have with us today. How are you feeling, Zico?
I'm feeling great because today we're going to see the two absolute titan of teams fight once again after the preseason, UCLM and USJR. Now, give us a little bit of history when it comes to those two teams and their, past.
Well, a little bit of history on both these two teams. UCLM and USJR are the best of the best when it comes to Valorant. In CEL, the preseason tournament, both these teams have gone neck and neck against each other, have performed amazingly against the other competition. These guys can perform, these guys can frag it out, these guys know how to play Valorant.
Yes, sir, that is true. In the preseason, these guys went neck to neck twice, right? And in the group stage, UCLM unfortunately lost to USJR. But the rest of it, they were clean. And USJR were clean the whole preseason until they faced UCLM, where they lost one map in the finals. Ultimately, USJR did win, but UCLM did manage to make those behemoths bleed. USJR might be a titan, but UCLM, they found the Achilles heel, you know what I mean?
They found the Achilles heel and they went for it. But so far, USJR, both times these teams have met, have gotten the upper hand against UCLM. So I believe it's fair to say that in this matchup that we have here, it's an exhibition matchup, but the stakes are still high because we are in front of a crowd. The stakes here are really high. What did you say, Zico?
I would say they are really high. And speaking of steak is a type of meat. A really great meat provider is
Virginia Food Incorporated.
Yes, sir.
Virginia Food Incorporated, the best place where you can purchase those premium hot dogs and those delicious nuggets to keep you energized and ready at all times throughout the day.
And speaking of premium, for premium PC parts and the providers for the PCs you see in front of you today, we have PC Quick Buys, a great PC part provider in Cebu.
Yes. And if you do not plan on buying a PC and just want to be like the casual gamer that we all know, there are just some who play video games for fun. Not to say that those people who play competitively don't play for fun, but for those who play purely for fun, don't want to commit that much resources or anything else or time into a hobby like we call esports. We know and love esports. You can head over to TNC. Can you tell us a little bit about TNC, Zico?
TNC is a fast, growing internet cafe here in Cebu. They're targeting any casual, any high-end, any professional, any type of gamer. If you don't want to commit to buying a behemoth of a PC from PC Quick Buy, you can head over to TNC and get yourself a quick session, a quick fun little time with your friends or family. Just pop in and get a seat, have a little bit of fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all love those computeran moments, the moments where you and your friends just meet up, play a few games, grab a few drinks, like the Mountain Dews, the sports drinks or whatever.
Yes, sir.
And then you just energize yourselves up. So with that being said, you cannot play these esports titles, these famous esports titles like MLBB, like Valorant, without the best internet out there. And where can we get the best internet around the world?
None other than Sky Cable. These guys, they can provide you some consistent, some fast, and some little bit of everything internet connection for when you're in that 1v5 in Valorant. Without a doubt, Sky Cable's got your back when you want that good ping for that first shot advantage. You know what I mean? It's absolutely
I know
crazy.
what you mean. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. We all want that high-speed internet. Though we don't want to watch like a YouTube video and then it like suddenly freezes on us halfway. We don't want to see that. But in here, because of Sky Cable, none of these players are going to suffer any sort of lag, any sort of delay, and especially PC Quick Buys, who have provided us with these #1 PCs who can meet up to the expectations or to the skills and talents of these players who are going to unleash themselves and to show us their skills. So with the match about to start, what are you thinking? Who do you think is going to take the win?
You know, I'm hoping UCLM gets their get back. You know what I mean? Like, they lost the finals to USJR, but the potential they had to take a map from them in the finals, while they had V-Black, by the way, now USJR doesn't have V-Black. We didn't mention that. But now that we have mentioned that, V-Black is not going to be with USJR today, so UCLM might have even a higher chance against USJR. Because even with V-Black, they did take a map from them, right?
Yeah, even with V-Black with them, they managed to score a map in that best of 5 series. They still won. USJR still won the best of 5 series 3-1, despite V-Black being there. And now V-Black not being here can be a bit of a determining factor, I would say. But it doesn't necessarily mean that without V-Black, USJR can't win. But in contrary, at the first half of the preseason, V-Black was nowhere to be seen. V-Black was not playing in their games. V-Black was not showing up to any interviews, to whatnots. He was announced to be there, to be part of the team, but we only got to see him in the finals. So technically, these players without V-Black have a 100% win rate against UCLM.
Yes, sir, that is true. In the first half of the preseason, they did not have V-Black, but they still won and had a clean slate up until UCLM in the finals, and they took their first loss. But it was only one map, though. USGR did end up taking the championship home with the preseason, which was a great sight to behold. A 3-1 victory for USJR. But maybe, the slight chance, maybe UCLM have something up their sleeve now. This lineup that they have coming up. Hopefully we'll see what kind of operators or what kind of agents, my bad, they pick in the drafting. They might have a little trick, you know what I mean? They might get their get back, they might get their revenge and maintain their reputation as the people that made the behemoths that are USJR, the preseason champions, bleed.
That is an interesting thing to say, Zico. As you and me, we went there together. We interviewed the players from both teams. I may have not said this to you before, but I'm going to say it now in front of everyone here. The moment I talked to the UCLM players, I saw fire. I saw determination in their eyes. I think they were really building up or looking forward to this rematch. They really want to show the people that they may possibly be the better team. So with that being said, the moment on the other side, we decided to also talk with USJR. And what I saw with USJR is the steady confidence that they always have. Despite V-Black not being there, we could see, me and Zico could see that they still were confident in themselves. Even without V-Black, even without the IGL, even without the preseason MVP, they still had the confidence within them to show up here, to show up in front of everyone, and to still hopefully put on a show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is very true. The fire in their eyes does not lie. These guys are here to win, and hopefully we'll see a very nice, like, hard-fought match. I don't want to see no like 13 and single digits. I want to see back-to-back, some overtime maybe, maybe one of them could reach the 20 as far as I'm concerned. But I want to see these two titans clash back-to-back, toe-to-toe, gunfight after gunfight. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand you completely, man. We love to see those determining plays, those decisive repeats, those outplays, those outduels. the moments that you hit those shots that just seem so magical, the moment that you become so in tune into the game that you actually become, or you actually feel like you're the character playing inside the video game itself. And that's what we all love to do. Despite us just being regular people, these video games give us an opportunity to become more than ourselves, to ascend, to become someone else. Like I may be just Papa Sparks on the outside, but when I play Valorant myself, I sort of become the hunter. I play solo a lot. I shoot those shock darts for whatever reason it may be, the double shock dart lineups, the regular shock dart lineups, whatever it may be. I become someone else the moment I play Valorant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of becoming someone else, these guys on those setups are completely different people. Like when we were talking to them, they were smiling and they were like laughing with us and everything. But the second they get into that game, there's gonna be absolute, just locked in, no messing around. They're just gonna go back to back. All their lineups are gonna come out. Speaking of the Sova darts, all the Sova lineups are gonna come out. Maybe Viper, we might see a little bit of everything here. This is going to be an amazing rematch we see in front of us here. A rematch that will undoubtedly serve us a great and exhilarating, like a whole lot of replay reels, a whole lot of everything, absolutely exhilarating match we have in front of us here. UCLM and USJR. It's gonna be great. Like I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but so far, the players are indeed still warming up, still prepping themselves to, of course, give you, the crowd, the best of the best when it comes down to that map, when it
Yes,
comes
sir.
to Icebox. So, when we hear Icebox, the last time we saw Icebox on the competitive field, on the best of the best place, on VCT, we last saw that with a amazing comeback, 11-3 comeback from Fnatic. That was just a huge display of how well a team can ascend to their normal individualness and just become one entity and just evolve and just ascend and to become something better than just individuals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When these guys are in, all that like emotion, all that everything, that's all of them together. They become more than just individuals. They're the whole unit together. So when that 11-3, when all that pops in, all the everything and everything, when the comeback goes in between every round, we like to see them shake hands. We like to see them like celebrate together. That's the type of passion we like to see here in CESAFI. That's the type of thing we like to see every round. A little bit of everything, a little bit of conversing between the rounds, a little bit of connection. The type of connection that will hopefully get them through. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy to see them like connect on like a whole nother level when they're playing this amazing rematch we're about to see.
The moment we do get to see them connect, as these players have not just picked up the game, decided to become 5 players all together yesterday. No, these teams have been practicing together for a long time now, for months, for weeks, for months, not just days, not just hours. These guys, the girl, there's a girl in here in the lobby who is actually going to play for the side of USJR, who we did not know, we have no information about, and I'm actually excited to see her play. Like, you know, this is the first time in preseason, or since this is the first Valorant season that we are going to have here in CESAFI Esports League. This is also the first time we're going to see a female play on stage, play on stage. We're gonna see them play. We're gonna see her perform, and we're gonna see what she can offer. So, what are your thoughts on that? On the USJR's players, Soy?
The fact that we have a newcomer in USJR, that is really interesting. That's going to be a whole nother perspective to look at it from. Because since this is a newcomer, we have no idea what to expect from this person. I'm hoping we're going to get like a whole nother unit, you know what I mean? Like some like MVP material. Like she might just whip out the most impossible, insane strats we have. But hopefully, with the help of the rest of the team as well, one of these teams, they will take the bacon. Sorry, my bad. They will take the bacon home, and we'll see something great, something beautiful in front of us on the stage here.
Yeah, we are really excited to see these two teams battle it out. But we recently just talked about a specific player on USJR. Now let's talk about a specific player in UCLM. When you look at UCLM, the first name that comes to mind is going to be Punch. Throughout the preseason, he has been a dominant and a steady, fast presence for his team. They have showed that he has showed that he can lead the team to victory. He can be the deciding factor that leads UCLM Webmasters over that last urge. But with that being said, we now move on towards the draft phase.
Yes, we do. We have it popping up on the screen here now. A bunch of hovers popping in. Now, on first glance, what do you think about their picks here?
The first glance, we already see a Jet here. So I'm still wondering why Jet is getting picked. Me personally, I really like Jet, but after the nerfs, the nerf to the dash, the nerf to the updraft, the nerf to the smoke, the nerf to the ult, basically everything in her kit has been nerfed to the ground. So I'm still wondering whether or not Jet is still a viable pick. So with this being covered, if this does get locked in, we are going to see whether or not, or this is going to be like a very good indicator on whether or not this agent can still be picked on the main stage.
Yes, sir, that is right. In the previous patch, the whole game in general got slowed down a whole lot, with most agents having their ultimate increased by 1 point. Like the points you need for the ultimate is increased by 1 on most of the agents. And for Jet especially, her updraft was reduced to one single updraft from 2. So much potential was cut down.
Choose your agent.
It just got locked in. So we are going to see a Jet here alongside with Arena. So the 2 duelists here for one team and the 2 initiators for the other. So
Yes, sir.
the double duelist versus the double initiator comp. And yes, we do see that get locked in. And with that being said, the stage is set. The agents are locked and the lights shine bright upon us as we now move on to the caster's field to entertain us throughout the game. Forward, Novati, take it away.
Yes, sir.
Ayala Center Cebu, let me hear you scream!
Make some noise!
This is a matchup that you don't want to miss! USJR UCLM, a rematch of the preseason finals, a matchup that will sure deliver. This is Valorant, this is CESAFI Esports League Season 2!
Indeed, you are correct, Howard. These are 2 teams, 2
Turn
divisions
out.
of the Cebu collegiate esports scene right now, battling it out in some sort of rematch of their finals of the preseason. Howard, you don't even see the upper hand taking a look at the competition right now. One team actually picked the Jet, considering the nerfs.
Right here. Scanning ahead. Found them.
Getting the scan actually of 2 players here, but the push still continues towards the A side. The harbor utilities being used here. Right now, get some quick engagements here. Elimination coming in from the back. Here comes the harbor. Oh, getting put in. Trying to prevent the plan from coming down here. There goes the elimination. Punch goes down.
2 wheels
Maybe
down.
gets 1 though.
Spike
And it's
down
Baki
A.
getting 2 for his own. It's a 3v3 early under the pistol round. Saints takes out EDG.
One enemy
Now
remaining.
It's a back and forth!
This is the matchup that we wanted to see. A back and forth versus UCLM and USJR. But it's Rainbows taking out Anna. UCLM gets round number 1 in this preseason finals rematch.
Throughout all that chaos, UCLM managed to maintain their cool, maintain their composure, and get the first round win, which is kind of essential when you want to exact your revenge on the people who beat you in the preseason championships.
Exactly, nobody. UCLM trying to start a good momentum here on the 2nd season of the CESAFI Esports League, and they want to start it with a bang by defeating the champions of the preseason.
Yeah, they managed to get round number 1, but round number 2, this is Icebox we're talking about. Pistols can still be very, very effective in this map.
especially with that melodic shorty that can be very deadly on the corners of Icebox. But this is going to be a very methodical push here by USJR, taking it a little bit slowly here, taking their time. They have 1 minute and 24 seconds for the execute here, but it's that drone detecting one player here on the side of the attackers. This is going to be a very difficult push for them as the Harbor Utilities gets pulled once again. Once you walk in through that wall, nobody, you get slowed, which makes you an easier target for your enemy's bullets.
Yeah, the smoke's gonna be a little bit of a problem here, but take a look at Jet. Jet was just not good enough to make the dash
trades,
right
however.
there as they take trades after trades. 3v3 now down to a 2v3 as URJ ADD takes down Boki.
This is a bit of a back and forth matchup once again, similar to round number 1, but the plant will go in for USJR this time. It's Rain holding it to the side. He falls to Rain Boss. 2v2 now. The pain shell's getting thrown trying to clear that corner. Baby and Rain Boss getting into an engagement here. The spam of the Spectres. That gun advantage from UCLM.
Here comes the classic.
But EDD with a pickup of the Spectre, getting that thrifty round 1-1. USJR and UCLM proving to be total behemoths in this battlefield.
Just as I mentioned, Howard, round number 2, winning round number 1 is not a guarantee that you'll win round number 2 because this is Icebox we're talking about. Did you see the effectiveness of the pistols coming into that round? They managed to pick up some Spectres and instead get a lot of kills and actually managed to win the round for them.
That is true. He was just hoarding a corner with a Sheriff there. Gets the kill, picks up the Spectre, and then gets the elimination as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. But now we're heading to round number 3. Let's see now. Both of these teams are some sort of an economic mismatch. Take a look at here. EDD is making a push towards mid. Panch actually takes down Rain.
From the back, this is a shot. It's Boki taking out Baby now. It's a 4v2 situation. Ana takes out Smoke as well. 4v3. UCLM USJR, a rematch from the finals. It's Ana taking out Boki once more. It's a 3v2 now from the back. It's Driny taking out
Driny!
Now it's all left the Raid Boss all alone here from the side of UCLM. 3v1, Sheriff in hand. This is going to be very difficult for them to retake here. Here comes the ult orb coming in from the side of USJR. Raid Boss being slowly
Look at
walking
Raid Boss.
towards here.
Raid
He gets
Boss!
by Gisman, but it's Driny taking out Raid Boss. Gun advantage here from the side of USJR. Taking another round for them.
Driny gets the 3K off of that somewhat clean round from USJR after all the, the flanks coming in from all the chaos that happened. There was just USJR seeming to come through a haystack, a needle in the haystack to get the round win.
That is indeed true. That is a very, very good round for USJR there. Making great advantage of the weapons that they got, a weapon advantage, and winning the matchup.
Yeah, take a look at round number 4. These teams now both have rifles. They have rifles in hand. This is going to be some sort of showcase of aim right now. And stats, take a look at Smoke actually holding the angle here. Who's going to spot who first? But nobody gets a kill.
That is indeed true there. Nobody gets a kill. You didn't get a kill though, nobody.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna
that
kill
is
someday.
right there. The gun advantage now gone. Both teams have rifles. It's just a matter of skill for them here as the push coming in towards the A site once again. The Silver Jones spotting one out. Zane's throwing a quick shot dart there. The arrow gets. Ooh, EDD taking out bunch. Dismiss. And that Cove saving the life of Jet here. Very low HP though. And Strain taken out through the wall here by Zanes. And now it's a 4v3 situation. 3v3 has Baby take out Smokey, but it's Smoke taking out Baby as well. Quick trades. 2v2 situation. Smoke taking out Driny here. 2v1 from the back. We're ripping the shots. Ana 36 HP here. Trying to clutch this out.
Here comes Ana.
He's getting thrown. Get pop. It's the fight coming in.
Ana.
Smoke falls to that Phantom from Ana. Now it's a 1v1. Low HP is Ana.
1v1.
And he falls to Raid Boss. It's 2-2. This is a very close matchup here. Nobody.
There was a very cool and calm composure displayed by Raid Boss there, deciding to not push, not go for the aggressiveness, but instead wait for the perfect opportunity for the angle to show itself and get the round win for UCLM.
Once again, the angles of Icebox coming in handy for our UCLM here. Nobody.
Yeah, UCLM is just playing this defensive side to perfection. They're waiting at all the angles possible. And maybe in round number 5, we might see USJR switch some things up.
That is indeed true. They need to switch this up if they want to gain advantage here. That Dart once again getting early information here. Here comes the push once again towards the A. We haven't seen a B push in this matchup so far.
Yeah, it looks like they're opting for an A push most of the time as Smoke actually takes down EDD right off the bat. We had over a minute left and half into this game.
that drone once again, getting the information necessary for the team of the defenders here. And once again, the drone getting thrown in by USJR themselves, but this doesn't spot out anyone. This is going to be a very difficult attacking side for them as they decide to fall back slowly.
Ooh, here comes Rain. Rain is on belt. Spots nobody, actually. It looks like they're going to try and maintain a safe, clean play rather than go for an aggressive one because they're already down by one agent.
That is indeed true, nobody. And the aggressive pushes haven't really been working for them, especially towards that A site that UCLM has been holding so dearly.
Yeah, but if you take a look at the B side, however, there's Raid Boss. Raid Boss is a problem when it comes to, he's like considered one of the B gods, defensive gods for UCLM. But look at USJ right now. They're going to make a push towards the A site.
Look at that. The shortened duration of the smoke here from the Jet coming in handy. And the smoke with a showstopper taking out Johnny. Now it's a 4v3 situation. Here comes the ult from Harbor getting popped as well. Go saving the life. It's Smoke with the 4K searching for his 5th one, but it's Zanes who takes it out. And that's a win for UCLM once again.
No, USJR was waiting for the perfect patient play, but UCLM were also doing that as well. So they were able to anticipate that kind of play, which rendered them the round win, which is kind of, what you expected for a defensive round here in Icebox.
Once again, UCLM holding that A site very dearly. Maybe it's time for a switch up here for USJR.
Yeah, but take a look at where they're going right now. It seems like they're going to try and push their luck here in A site.
I mean, it has been a back and forth, but it hasn't been very clean for them.
Yeah, take a look at... Oh, they're actually going to start a split right now. Take a look at the Killjoy. Killjoy and is that the Harbor? EDD takes down Zanes right off the bat.
Marshall shot to the head, and he's gone. It's a 4v5 situation here. UCLM, very difficult spot for them as they are down one man. But once again, the Harbor utility proving to be very useful for them. The Harbor wall, very big. I'll keep on saying Viper, nobody, because in the previous iterations of this map, it has been Viper that has been taking that spot of the Harbor, but it's EDD falling to Boki with a quick shot to the head. It's a 4v4 situation here.
And taking a look at what you said, Viper, now it's a Harbor due to the popularity of his walls that can be manipulated in such a way they can cover multiple angles at once. Taking a look at the push right now, USJR just doesn't have an answer yet.
Rain here getting pushed out by the Pain Shell, but now he's pushing in towards the side. Low on HP is Rain. The rest of the UCLM crew here holding on towards the A site once again. They've been holding the site very dearly. And there goes the reveal punch taking out Ana. The Sheriff's play from Johnny. He takes out Smoke.
Oh,
It's
Smoke!
a 3v3. And it's Boki from the back holding this area here. About to get an engagement, but it's punch taking out Rain. But it's Johnny with a quick trade. Boki falls now. It's a 1v2 essentially, because though Boki is still alive and can still be brought back in this matchup, he's down, he's on his knees, he needs a rest. But from the back, it's Rain Boss gets one, about to get two, but it's Baby securing the round for USJR. That's 3 for 3, a back and forth matchup.
And USJR finally cracks the defense. UCLM's defense on A side was just pristine in the previous rounds, but USJR, I think they've managed to find their groove.
A little bit of a late rotation there from the Raid Boss, costing them their round. It was a little bit, if it was a few seconds earlier, he could have prevented Boki from falling and having more value with that KO ult.
Yeah, and that's just what happened. KO was all the way up in heaven. He's not able to be revived that easily because it's an open angle. So that was, one of the miscommunications probably coming in from UCLM as we enter round number 7.
Not only is it an open area, nobody, it is also elevated. So with a player like KJ, that is going to be a little bit difficult to do. But it's Boki taking out Baby now. It's a 4v5 early on to this matchup.
Look at Smoke! Look at Smoke all the way from the back! Takes out 2!
EDD now taking a punch, gets 2 of his own. Here's a 2v2, EDD gets a 3rd
Oh,
one.
3D gets a 4th!
EDD!
EDD is just so good, ladies and gentlemen! Gets the 4th round win for USJR!
Oh my god, nobody. EDD getting that 4K, very crucial for the USJR round win. 4-3, now they take the lead on the match.
It's very crucial, not just for their economy, but for their morale as well. Take a look at their economy. There's some half armors we can see coming in from UCLM, which is signaling some sort of problem with their management, with the economy.
Not only that, nobody, but they have no, theoretically, money to buy weapons for the next round. So if they fall on this one, it is going to be a very tough spot for them. They're going to be having into an eco round.
Yeah, this is some sort of do or die round for the first half of the middle of the first half. Take a look at the push here from USJR, but
The
Smoke
harbor ult
takes
getting
down two
invested.
already.
That's 2 for Smoke, but it's Baby taking a raid boss. Punch getting 2 of his own. It's a 3v1. USJR gets cleaned out by Punch, and the rest of the UCLM crew is 4 for 4. Oh my god, this is the back and forth matchup that we've been wanting. This is the back and forth matchup that Zico and Papa Sparks is talking about earlier on the pregame.
Yeah, the teamwork from Smoke and Panch and just holding that A site down was just a huge display of what UCLM can do when their timings, when they get their luck straight.
That is indeed true. Again, the corners of Icebox proving useful towards the defender side of the map.
Take a look at round number 9 right now. Both players, both teams actually have rifles, but it's going to be some sort of broken buy because last round, it's not just one team that had broken economy. Both teams have broken economy. But take a
Right
look at
on
the
mid,
middle.
it's Punch with a
Patch
2.
takes
A
down
headshot in
2.
the body, but Straight Boss takes one of his own. Early on to this round, already a 5v2, but it's Baby taking a Boki now. It's a 4v2 situation. Coming in for the first push on the B side in this matchup.
Baby doesn't have much. She still has actually lots of utility to play with. So EDD and Baby still has a chance to turn this run around if they play their cards right. If they're just able to get the read here on the defense here in B site.
Exactly, but again, this is a very tough spot to take for them. Icebox, once again, a lot of elevations, a lot of corners, a lot of places to check, and it's going to be very difficult for both of these teams, not only as an attacker, but also a defender that's going for a retake.
We'll take a look at this. They're making a push towards the middle, but Panch is right there to anticipate the kill.
That's 4 for Punch on this
4K.
round. Oh my god, everyone in UCLM getting their highlight plays, getting their highlight moments. Get ready the screen recorders because those are TikToks for sure.
Exactly, the patience from Panch paid off because there were some fake walls coming onto the B side made by Baby. It was the harbor, which could have signaled a B push, but Panch just waited patiently in middle, anticipating the push, got the 4K to end the round, and the round win for UCLM.
That is true, and if you want to upload TikToks very fast, go hit up Sky Cable for amazing internet speeds.
Exactly, Sky Cable providing internet right now, but all our teams and players right now are having the time of their lives playing here at Ayala Center Cebu in front of the crowd. But take a look at Smoke. Smoke is all the way here.
Ooh, falls back very
Boki.
quickly, but it's Boki taking out Ana. 5v4, Ana falls immediately here. That is their KJ gone. This is going to be a very difficult push for them because no one's watching flank anymore.
This is the rarer times that they're trying to push, actually make a push towards the B side here. Yellow is already being cleared. It's actually being walled as well. So this is just too much defense and offense actually coming in from both teams.
That Cove coming in as well, but it's Smoke waiting inside, takes out Baby. It's a 5v3.
Oh, Smoke gets a 2.
5v4. Now it's Boki as well. UCLM has been very clean with holding the site. Nobody 6-4 now. They take a 2-point lead. I think the biggest in this matchup so far.
Yeah, I think it's actually one of the biggest actually so far. But taking a look at their defense, it's not just their raw defense that's helping them get the round win. It's the rotations as well. They're very fast with the rotation. The communications are on point here.
That is indeed true. That's possibly because of the gear provided by PC Quick Buys.
Yeah, PC Quick Buys, your #1 stop shop for gaming and peripheral needs here at the Ayala Center Cebu and other Cebu branches nationwide.
If you want to upgrade your PC, head over to PC Quick Buys.
Take a look at, they're actually opting for a switch in their strategy right now. They're slowly pushing towards A, but also having a fail-safe operation there at middle.
That is indeed a play for unpredictability here, nobody. They
Yeah.
won the B side, so it would be most logical for them to go back to B, but no, they're flipping it. They're going for an unpredictable push here towards the A set, and look at that. There's only one player in UCLM here.
Yeah, it's only, I think the Raze is now the only one left. And the attacker killjoy actually manages to pop the ultimate. They're actually going here for the plant here in A.
And look at that, the rotation coming in late, but look at that, the ultimate
Oh,
from Sova
Zanes!
taken out too, and also takes out the lockdown as well, very useful for them. And now it's EDD as well, taking a raid boss. It's a 4v3, the
Showstopper!
Yes, EDD though, Smoke proving value with the race here, gets into a fight. Oh, he whiffed a shot, but it's Rain falling, and it's UCLM once again.
You know, that site was opened up by the ultimate of Zanes. He got 2 kills right off the bat, opening up the entire site almost absolutely for free for UCLM to come barging in and get the defuse.
That is indeed true there, nobody. A very, very unfortunate moment there for USJ. A
Last
clean
round
entry
before
onto the
the
site, just not as clean when it comes to holding it down and making sure that that spike goes off.
Yeah, their post plant is a little bit shaky right now. They might have gotten the plant, but the post plant is just it's not fully their fault because a site in Icebox is just too hard to kind of play post plant with all the angles and such.
That is indeed true, especially with the, again, the rotations and communication coming in from UCLM. Even though this map has not been in the competitive pool in so long, they still prove to be masters of it.
Yeah, that's just what Valorant players
It's
do in Raid Boss.
with
Actually
an
takes the
operator
rain.
as
Look at
the
Draining.
KJ.
Look at Draining. Draining's making an aggressive push here. Raid Boss.
Oh my
through
god, through the smoke! Check him, PC!
Check him PC right now, ladies and gentlemen.
That is indeed a very amazing shot there by Raid Boss. A KJ on the operator. Maybe we'll see more of that as the jet nerfs roll in this recent patch.
Especially, you know, the two updrafts. The two updraft nerfs is getting what upsets me the most. But Raid Boss almost gets his third kill right there.
I got the spike.
That is indeed true. Ooh, from the back is smoke. Taking out
down
Anna
mid.
now. It's a 4v2. Man advantage is UCLM 74.
Ooh,
It's
third kill
Raid
for
Boss,
Raid
the
Boss.
third with an operator looking for his fourth one. But it's Baby. Baby been one of the best in the USGR so far. That flash coming in. Gets thrown as well.
Oh.
Baby takes one. But from the back it's Raid Boss. 4 kills with the operator. And that is a KJ on and off.
You know, I swear I could see Boki try to do a melee kill. Did you see that? You see those jumps? You do sneaky jumps, trying to get a sneaky melee kill right there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't do that to Baby because Baby might have Baby in his name, but that is a grown player with amazing skills that can head tap you even while you're on the ear.
You know, that transfer, actually, take a look at the recoil pattern. That transfer was actually so close. He could have gotten 2 kills and managed to win the round only if the recoil control wasn't as random as it is in Valorant.
That is indeed true. That was a very amazing shot there from Baby. Quite unfortunate though from the back that we're his Raid Boss. But again, a player that is on the KJ being very, very useful on the operator. That has to be something on this game, nobody.
Yeah, and now we're into the second half. This is where we're going to see how USJR can respond to the attacks going to be made by UCLM. Let's see if their defense is just as, or if not better, than UCLM.
That is indeed true. Going for a paper extract here, but it's Boki taking out EDD. Rain taking out Boki though with a quick trade. It's a 4v4. Falling back here is UCLM, but it's Baby taking out Zanes now. 4v3 situation. Man
But
advantage
Zeno Punch is
on the
there.
side of USJR. The turret sees Rain, and now the shot comes in. Punch for the clean sheriff shot to Rain. It's a 3v3. It's all equal, but Smoke taking out Drain here. One player left on the side of USJR. This is going to be a bit of a difficult push for him, but it's Anna falling to Raid Boss 9-4.
You know, for a moment there, I thought USGR had that round. They got the first few kills of the game, and it looks like UCLM were just a little bit more scattered. But just as I was going to say it, UCLM just managed to round the men, round the players together, and get the round win.
Again, amazing communication and map mastery coming in from the side of UCLM here. They've been proving that they've been playing Icebox, and they've been him in this map.
Yeah, they are him, ladies and gentlemen. And we are now 5-round lead for UCLM. This is the largest in the game so far.
Yeah, and if you want to be him as well, if you want to be a powered-up player in Valorant, get some Virginia, jump on some hot dogs and nuggets to get your Virginia buff.
Oh, look at Panch. Panch is getting the ultimate orb. Actually opts for a B-side push here. This is kind of rare as we haven't seen many B-side pushes so far in this game yet.
Look at this, the utilities being used to clear out the B-side. This is desperation move here from USJR. After only winning a clean B-take,
Smoke.
they plan to come back here, but it's Smoke taking out EDD, and it's Anna and Baby getting 2 for 1. Now it's a 3v4 situation. A little bit of a difficult task here for UCLM to keep the attack going, because again the spike is down, but look at this, USGR all grouped together, and with that utility coming in, that harbor wall as well, preventing the visual here from the side of UCLM. The spams through the wall, and now
the
it's
pistols are
Baby
doing
on
it.
4 XP. Oh my god, Anna 56 here, and it's drained from the back. They get a
Draining!
another one, but it's Anna once more,
Whoa!
and USGR takes a round here. A little bit of a messy round towards the B side with all that utilities being used, but it's UCSJR finding a clean, drifty finish.
I can't even manage to comprehend how they were able to get through that round. I mean, UCLM had all the tools at their advantage.
Yeah,
And that is indeed true. But again, that harbor wall coming in handy for them. Maybe that's the reason why we don't see a Viper anymore. It's a harbor. It's his time to shine. And it's his time to show the world that those walls can stop pushes.
The meta is shifting, the world is changing, and Valorant is ever changing.
Yeah, that is indeed true. Maybe that is why UCLM is in a 9-5 lead against USJR, the preseason champions, the team that defeated them, because Valorant is an ever-evolving game, and UCLM proves to evolve way faster in this matchup. Look at this now, the push coming in towards the mid side of the map.
Oh, Raid Boss. Raid Boss sneakily, beakily going through the tunnel. Oh, gets spotted by the turret. Up against Baby. Oh, but Baby gets the kill onto Raid Boss. Unfortunately, had the better gun at the time.
Once again, Baby is showing superior aim.
Look at the
here.
spike.
Oh, they don't have the spike at all. This is an interesting strat here from the side of the attackers. And it's EDD taking out much. 9-5. EDD low on HP here. And an engagement against Spooky up in mid. Ooh, Boki decides to fall back. The heal coming in as well for EDD. He's back to 150. And now it's the UCLM boys going in for the push towards the mid area of the map.
Look at Zanes. Look at Zanes right here. Zanes is just in the correct position, the right position to hold off any possible A pushes. But that's not going to be the case because the spike is all the way in their base. That's kind of puzzling.
Left. They have 37 seconds left in this matchup. Nobody in the strats that they can do here are very limited. But look at this. It's EDD getting spotted by Zanes and Boki here, and he gets tagged. He's low on HP now. The reveal comes in. Baby.
Oh, here comes Zanes. Zanes in a 1v2. Doesn't get one, but Boki actually gets one. Gets Dryne off the course. Here's Boki. Tries to fight three.
But it's Rain taking him out with a headshot. 9-6. USJR slowly creeping back up here in this matchup.
USJR reigned supreme during that round. They just had the upper hand all throughout the round. They dictated the pace. They dictated how the game's meant to be played. And it was to their advantage on round number 15.
That is indeed true there, Nobody. And again, slowly creeping back up into the round board here. And look at the economy. UCLM, they don't have any money. They have broken buys. They have half shields here. This is going to be a tough spot for them.
Yeah, they may have broken shield, half shields, but take a look at Smoke. Smoke's ultimate is up in the 2 points. This is going to be very crucial for them to win a possible round.
They get detected early on by that Sova Dart though, and this is going to be a very difficult take for them. They have information. The rotation already in for the side of UCLM here.
Oh, take a look at Rain. Rain is up again. Oh, actually managed to dink Zanes there.
Oh, the pain shell's getting thrown, getting cleared out of that. The boombot thrown as well, clearing outside. Here comes the utilities getting expended as well. Smoke on towards that side of the map. This is going to be a very difficult time here for the side of USJR. UCLM is already inside. The satchel's coming in. He spots one and two. What a play by Smoke. Double satchel, double kill. Pain just getting thrown as well to get that area clear. And now it's Ana left to clutch for the side of USJR. 5v1 situation. Ana takes one, but
oh my God.
Smoke taking him out. That's round for UCLM. For a second there, I thought Ana was going to do something miraculous.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be another highlight reel. I mean, we have seen Smoke's aggressiveness pay off. Actually managed to get 2 kills right after those enemies were blinded.
What a double satchel play. That again, the teamwork and communication on the side of UCLM. Hey, buddy, the guy on the back is blinded. Go kill.
Yeah, that's like, you know, one of our ranked games, whenever someone's blinded, someone's cracked, or someone's like stunned, everybody's like, go, 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 push him, push him, push him. I think that's what happened, you know. It's kind of like a go and fight moment for Smoke.
Definitely a go-kill moment for Smoke there. And that is paying off on the side of UCLM. Again, USJR going for the aggressive push here towards the paper wreck strategy, but it's Raid Boss clearing that out already in the kitchen area of the map.
But take a look at B. Take a look at B. There's 3 players onto B. Raid Boss is slowly rotating towards A site, but he doesn't know. Oh, Raid Boss is actually there in the middle. Ooh, this is going to be very tricky.
Yeah, especially in the side of UCLM, but it's Baby taking up Boki early on. It's a 4v3
Raid Boss gets
situation.
2.
Raid Boss getting a 2, making it 4v3, and it's Ana with the quick trace. It's 3v3 once again here. A 10-6 round, but the ultimates are online as well.
The ultimates are online, and the bomb still hasn't been planted. They have like almost a minute left, but Panch will make that possible. The bomb has already been planted.
There goes
Here comes the reckoning.
Being expended as well, but there's no one there, nobody in sight.
There's nobody inside. Yes, indeed. But Anna disproves us.
Smoke.
Gets the kill on Smoke. Patch with
But
the trade
Patch
and Zanes as
Zanes
well.
going in for that double, and now it's left for Baby to clutch here. 8 HP, and it's Zanes with a wallbang. 11-6 on the side of UCLM. 1 away from match point, 2 away from winning this match and taking revenge on the preseason champions USJR.
I mean, this is some sort of grudge match, you know? We expected this to happen. We expected a firefight to occur, and look at what UCLM gave us. They gave us a 5-round lead once again.
I mean, to be fair, in the beginning, it was a back and forth. It was
True,
the
true.
USJR, UCLM, USJR, UCLM, but then UCLM just woke up and just started hitting their shots, and now it's an 11-6. Again, 1 away from match point and 2 away from victory.
Look at their strat right now. They're actually very scattered now. This might seem to be the current strat, given the current meta, the current agent reworks. Splitting on Icebox might be the way to go.
It could possibly well be, but it's Jane taking a raid boss, goes for a second one, but he dashes away faster than the speed of light. And if you want a fast internet, go ahead and hit up Sky Cable, one of the fastest internet providers in the country.
Not just fast, but reliable as well. Probably as reliable as both of these teams' defense mechanics here in Icebox.
That is indeed true, but these teams wouldn't be here.
Pokey.
Ayala, center Cebu, but it's Pokey taking out Rain now. The flash coming in as well, but it's Johnny taking out Pokey, and now it's Punch with one of his own. Smoke gets one as well. Patch gets his second one. Now it's a 3v1 situation. Baby again proving to be a clutch here, but it's Zanes taking out Baby, securing match point for the side of UCLM.
Match and game point already for UCLM. 12-6. USJR is going to need a miracle here. They need to do a miracle run just to be able to get this one into overtime. Now, if overtime comes, I think that would be a proper decider for this opening season.
That is indeed true there, nobody. I mean, 12-6. They have to win 6 rounds in a row perfectly if they want to push this match into overtime.
I mean, we have seen games came back from worse. So what's 12-6 for USJR, the previous champs?
It was 11-3 on Fnatic, on Icebox as well.
Yeah,
They
it's
came
on
back
Icebox.
from that. But
Oh,
look
but
at this.
Smoke.
Smoke, once again,
Aggression.
proving very useful with that satchels here, proving the mastery of the agent raise. Probably one of the high-stakes duelists here. Taking out Baby as well, giving his stocks up, especially after the jet nerfs. Raze players definitely going to be more wanted in a lot of teams here.
Oh, Smoke gets his second
one
kill.
as well. And now looking for a third, but it's Drainy taking him out. Saints, though, already in the
1v4.
back.
1v4.
Now it's Rain. This is all up to Rain to get the match
Oh,
secured.
this is
Yes,
possible.
This
This
is
is
very
actually-
winnable for
this
him.
might be
He sees
possible.
Raid Boss low in
Rain.
HP. Jump peaks here.
Raid Boss low on HP.
He has the ultimate online as well. Raid Boss jump peeking here. This is going to be a very difficult side for him to take. The
Oh,
Odin,
here comes
Raid,
Raid.
Pokey
One more
force,
shot.
1v1.
1v1.
Odin on hand
Oh, no,
for
Raid
use.
Boss just
Raid
needs
Boss
one
gets
more
spotted.
shot.
The spam through the wall. He
Oh,
has
and
to go.
Raid
But it's
actually gets the
Raid
clutch.
keeping USJR alive with a 4K. Extremely clean shots. Looking like Demon 1 out there.
The 1v4 seemed very impossible, but Rain, he's just out here proving us that he wants to reign supreme over UCLM.
With a Guardian as well, nobody.
Yeah, with a Guardian.
That is an amazing shots there by Rain, keeping USJR alive. 12-7 here, but again, they have to do this perfectly. They cannot make any mistakes, and they cannot rely on Rain to clutch up like that every single round until overtime.
Yeah, every member of USJR needs to step up as of this moment. I think their morale has been affected. I think they've given a great boost after that clutch. We might be seeing a whole lot more here, because take a look at the broken buys from UCLM right now.
Yeah, that is indeed true. Again, the lineups that Zico and Papa Sparks talked about coming in early on here into this matchup, but it's Boki actually taking out EDD, even with just the Sheriff in hand, proving that pistols are indeed extremely useful in this map. Icebox is Drainy though, with a quick trade, a smoke fall.
Smoke is out.
That is their highlight play, nobody, and he's down for the count. It is 4v4 situation here, an equal footing. But again, the utility is being expended here towards the B side of the map. But look at this, there's 2 people in A as well.
Well, the entire team is split into 2 sides. I wonder how they're going to be able to play this one out.
Rain
Oh,
with that amazing
Rain.
clutch from the last round isn't able to pull that into this round as well, as he falls to Boki with a Sheriff of all people.
Of all guns, he falls to a Sheriff.
Oh, punch here.
Almost
still
gets
healthy.
arrested there.
Mm-hmm. It's Baby here on the side of the USJ holding in the yellow area of the map. Look at this, Boki, 18 HP, jumps back into safety. The plant does go down for them again. This is gonna be a very difficult day for USJ as the spots has been in. Ooh, look at this, Baby.
In a 1v1.
Ooh, the
Baby.
clean shot from Baby. They've been playing around yellow there, but it's Johnny with a Blade Storm doesn't proof to get any here. The lockdown coming in from Anna as well, trying to get a retake going, but the shock darts getting that chip damage as well. There goes the KO, Molly, and the Harbor ult being pulled out as well.
Over
It's Jane
Drainey.
taking out Zane. It's a 2v3. USJR with the
Oh, the
mana
Cove,
dodge. Oh
but
my
the-
god, Raid Boss
But
taking
the
out Anna
bots
with
were
the
just too
mollies.
menacing.
Janie takes out Raid Boss though. It's a 2v1. It's up to Boki to get this win for the team of UCLM. The defuse will go in, and that's another round for USJR. They stay alive once more in this matchup. Again, they have to do this perfectly, though nobody. No mistakes can be tolerated on the side of USJR.
Just as I mentioned, everybody has to step up. Drainey comes in with a 4K to close around and give another chance to USJR.
First is Jane, now it's Janie. Who else will come in?
I mean, they've got a deep roster. You know, USJR has been through a lot. They've been undefeated in the preseason. We can see that coming to shine this late into the game. Hopefully, you know, I'm starting to believe there's going to be an OT.
That is indeed true. A lot of teams do struggle in closing up matches like this one. But look at this, the UCLM with an aggressive push towards the A side. The ultimates being expended. Showstoppers by Smoke spots no one. Raid Boss already inside, going in for the plant. There goes the Showstopper actually finding EDD. And now it's a 4v5 situation.
Oh,
And Smoke gets Shiny
through.
as well. Here goes the ult from the Sova. He doesn't get anyone though. That's quick information. The patience getting thrown. It's Rain versus Smoke.
Oh, Rain!
Boss. That's
Oh,
4
4K for Smoke!
Looking for an ace here is Smoke.
Are we going to get an ace
Oh
to close
my
this
god,
one?
get the ace!
Oh,
he
no!
whips!
We don't get
It's
the
Ayala
ace!
staying alive! Ah,
Oh,
but
it's-
no! It's Zays cleaning it out for UCLM 13-8 as they take the victory. The revenge has been completed. Nobody, UCLM wins in this matchup against USJR.
This is a story for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. UCLM finally exacting the revenge onto USJR after that loss for the preseason championship.
Look at the statistics as well. Smoke, 29-12.
Look, oh my god, look at that combat score.
400 ACS. That is unreal.
That is like, that's one of the hardest things to do in a 5v5 LAN setting, is to get a combat score of over 400.
UCLM proving to be a very, very dominant team here. But to get a more in-depth analysis of what just happened, let's pass it over to Zico and Papa Sparks, our resident analyst here in CESAFI Esports League Season 2.
Take it away, boys.
That was.
All right, all right, all right, all right. CEL fans, did you just enjoy the game you just witnessed?
That was very much something. That was a match and a half. We asked for a crazy match, and that's exactly what we got. What did you think, man? That was crazy.
That was just neck and neck between both teams. They really delivered on the things we predicted, right? We said that before the game, both these teams have gone neck and neck against each other. These teams have gone for the throat of each other, have missed. Some have missed, some have hit, some have connected, some have not. And now we see an outcome that I think most of us were not expecting. We were not expecting UCLM to come here today and to win in 13-8 fashion in Icebox.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd get their get back, and that is exactly what I got, so I'm satisfied. But both teams performed amazingly. In the beginning of the match, we saw back and forth action 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4. But then when the 4-4 came along, UCLM started taking a way further lead. And then when it's like the final match point, it was already 12 to like 6. And then all of a sudden, USJR started winning rounds 2. But at the end of the day, we're celebrating with UCLM, so round of applause for them for getting their get back after the loss in the finals.
Congratulations, UCLM, for winning this show match, this exhibition game. Congratulations. You guys performed amazingly. And to the USJR, it was a valiant effort, but I'm afraid there can only be one winner. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for both these teams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They both performed amazingly, but as he said, only one can prevail. And today, the one that prevailed was UCLM.
Okay, so let's take a look at how UCLM were able to able to take that win away from USJR. Throughout the match, you did mention that it was neck and neck. It was 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, and then suddenly UCLM took the lead further. In typical UCLM fashion, they went from evening it out to 4-4 to making it an 8-4 half. So from what we saw there, Zach, how do you think were they able to do to get that lead on the first half?
In the first half, something happened. After that 4-4, they saw that stuff was too close. It was too neck to neck. They did not like that. They just kicked it into gear. They just took the first round, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next. And before we knew it, they already had an 8-4 lead. UCLM is not messing around here today. They just, they did not enjoy the fact that they were even. So they just kicked it in.
Yeah, we did mention before the game started that UCLM just have another gear in them. You know, there's the standard play when they played in preseason, the eliminations round, they played amazingly. But when we saw them in that finals, they were just on another gear. They just went to gear 5. If you get the reference from that one enemy, they went to gear 5, and now they suddenly showed us another gear on top of gear 5. They went to gear 6 to take this game from USJR.
I'm enjoying those One Piece references. But that is true. After the final performance, they did take the match, and they took today's match to UCLM with the wonderful performance both in the finals and here today. USGR also pushed through with a great performance, but unfortunately, UCLM took the W. Fortunately for UCLM though. So.
Fortunate for UCLM indeed. And for UCLM fans who are celebrating with their team right now, amazing display by their players. You know, we got to see those ultimates, those key ultimates connecting onto one another, and then just the sheer overall aim duality, the connections from both Smoke, Punch. We got to see Punch on top of that, on top of top middle, taking out 4 that one round, which completely shifted the momentum onto the side of UCLM, and that's ultimately what started their run towards getting that 8-4 lead.
The 8-4 lead was crazy, and especially in that last round, we thought we were going to see an ace there. Smoke was kicking it in. He got the first kill with the ultimate right off the bat, right out the gate. He got the second kill on mid, the third kill in mid. So many kills happened in mid. Unfortunately, he was taken out, but the team still pulled through with the win. But Smoke was some crazy performance in the last round. The last round in general, UCLM, they all kicked it in. All of their ultimates came out all at once. So much happened there. The spike was planted in a matter of seconds, not even 10 seconds past. The spike was already down. It's absolutely crazy last round. That's what you like to see here in CESAFI. That's the action you like to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we love to see that. We love to see that type of play. And mind you, these two teams, this isn't the first time they've matched up against each other. So these teams already knew what to expect from the opposite team. So the changes that UCLM made into their new way of playing the game, that more controlled, that more pace controlled, heavy team play style that they presented to us that game, that was what got them over the top. That was what made them win against USJR.
Speaking of over the top, there was that one round where Smoke jumped over the wall on B site and got that double kill right behind them. That was crazy. That C4 that pushed him perfectly over the wall, that was a really nice sight to behold. A nice double kill there in favor of UCLM. That was really impressive to see.
I was in the crowd. We were in the crowd. You were right next to me. We saw that play unfold. The moment Smoke flew over those two players, saw them, the two players for some reason did not hear him over, but of course, I guess that's given that we have tried the setup here. The speakers can be a bit loud, so that may be the factor as to why they didn't actually hear Smoke. But nevertheless, Smoke still played that amazingly, being able to fly over, that part of the map, being able to get behind them, and in being able to secure those 2 kills was just amazing from him.
The fact that he managed to even go over that wall like that on its own, that deserves that double kill. Doing that, if he didn't get the double kill, that would have been crazy. And there we have it, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Valorant section of the kickoff opening ceremony for CESAFI. Round of applause for UCLM for securing the victory. And Papa Sparks, any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Congratulations to the both teams. We know here at CESAFI Esports League, you and everyone involved gave their heart out today in today's Valorant exhibition match. And we would like to thank you, the fans, for coming out here to support your favorite teams. And that will be the final message.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along.
So thank you so
premium of all premium.
Yes,
Kumbaga, sila yung VIP sa mga pagkain, pre.
VIP special
Oo,
access.
Grabe, pre. Yung
Special
hotdog
access
nila.
to my mouth,
Oo,
di ba?
yung hotdog nila, napaka-juicy, pre. Unang kagat, madaming juice. Grabe. Napakasarap, pre. Yung kanina, yung pack lunch na kinakain natin.
Oo, yun pack lunch, no? Suwak na
10
suwak sa flavor.
Oo, 10 yung kinain kong pack lunch. Yan yung Virginia Foods Incorporated na pagkain, pre. Napakasarap. Premium out of all premium.
Pare 10, pare okay ka lang, bro? Wala, hindi nagsakit yung, di naman kasi, Virginia.
Virginia yan.
Yes,
Pre,
sir.
napakasarap
Virginia,
yan.
a food manufacturing company that has touched the lives of Filipinos far and wide with its premium
Yes.
canned and frozen processed meat products for more than 50 years. Anong example? Give me an example. Example number 1.
Hotdog nila, pre. Tsaka yung chicken nuggets. Napaka-crispy yung chicken nuggets nila, pre. Yan yung sinasabi ko eh. The premium out of all premium, pre.
Exactly.
VIP na pagkain yan.
And then shout out Virginia kasi my favorite hotdog of all time. Alam na dito nila yung mga CEL, my favorite hotdog coming from Virginia, the New Yorker hotdog is divine by
Grabe, pre.
almost mythical.
Uy, mythical
Mythical
yan,
yung ano,
Ba't yan
hotdog.
mythical hotdog?
Siyempre.
Grabe.
Pero hindi tayo maabot sa mythical kapag walang internet.
Uy, internet, pre.
So,
Yung
anong internet natin?
900. Kumbaga, yung internet
900.
nila, aabot ng planet Pluto.
Exactly. No, actually, no joke, audience ha. We were checking the PCs earlier for
Yes.
Ethernet connection kasi our sponsor for the internet is none other than Sky Cable Corporation. And when we speed test by Ookla, wow,
Grabe, Ookla,
Ookla
ah.
talaga.
Uy, Ookla.
Pag speed test namin mga kababayan, 900 something Mbps. You want proof?
Madami. Akala
Pinicturean ko pa.
I do think it was 920 or 950. Kaya yung wifi nila, kahit nasa moon ka pa, pre.
900
Oo,
kababayan. Di mo yan
kahit
nakita.
nasa moon
Trust
ka pa,
me.
pre.
NASA, pang NASA.
Pang NASA. Pag nasa moon ka, pre. Kumbaga, yung wifi nila, napakalakas ng signal doon. Makaka-MLBB ka pa sa moon, pre.
Sa moon?
Oo.
Sa Mars?
Moon. Grabe, pati Mars, pati Jupiter. Kahit saang planeta ka pa, saang galaxy, yung Sky Cable Corporation, kayang-kaya yan, pre. Maglalaro ka pa ng
Exactly.
MLBB or Valorant, kahit anong games, kayang-kaya yan ng Sky Cable Corporation.
Because doing business as Sky is a Filipino telecommunications company based on Diliman, Quezon City. A subsidiary of the media conglomerate ABS-CBN Corporation, the company offers broadband cable and satellite television services under the Sky Cable and Sky Direct brands.
May pang sponsor pa tayo, pre.
Ano?
Hindi to mangyari kung wala sila dito, pre.
Sino?
Alam mo kung sino?
Sino?
Nasaan tayo ngayon?
Nasaan tayo ngayon? Sa Earth.
Uy,
Hindi.
nasa Earth. Hindi, pre. Nasa Ayala Center
Eh,
Cebu tayo, pre.
Amen.
Ayala. Tingnan mo yung venue natin. May stage pa tayo, LED. Everything we have here.
Yes, sir.
Kasagot sana ng Ayala Center Cebu.
Exactly. At ang alam mo ang sabi nila, pre, yung mga magpupunta daw sa Ayala, mga pogi at mga ganda, maganda.
Magaganda. Grabe,
Siyempre.
mga pogi at magaganda dito. Yung
Hala,
mga-
smile mga pogi.
Uy, mga pogi dito.
Hala, si Kuya, nagsusmile doon. Hi,
Uy,
Kuya.
hi,
Pogi.
Kuya.
Basta taga-Ayala, pogi talaga.
Pogi
At
talaga,
mga
pre.
maganda, syempre.
Madami kasing mga store dito, yung mga premium stores nasa Ayala. Madaming
Syempre.
mga mga branded na mga goods dito, pati yung mga pagkain, yung mga restaurant nandito sa Ayala,
Exactly.
pre. Ayala
Exactly.
Center Cebu, the goat of all malls.
Goat. Meh.
Oo. Uy.
Meh. Ayala Center Cebu is a large shopping mall owned by Ayala Malls at the Cebu Business Park in Cebu City, Philippines. It is the first Ayala Mall located outside of Metro Manila, and it is one of the most popular malls here in Cebu to this day. And we love it to this day.
I love it also, pre. Kasi kung gumagala ako, usually yung option ko is Ayala Center Cebu kasi napaka-spacious. madaming restaurants, madaming mga branded dito, madami kang mabibili at napakamura pa.
Yun, at lapit
Oo.
pa sa mga sa mga
Oo,
galagala.
Oo, madami. May terraces tayo dyan, yung may mga puno dyan, yung mga may restaurant, at yung mga, madami din yung mga t-shirt, yung mga, anong tawag dito, yung mga cosmetics. Kaya yung pag gumagala ako, yung option ko talaga is Ayala Center Cebu.
Ayala Center. And there we have it. Our sponsors, everyone, for today's event. And we are so excited. Grabing
indeed.
excited tayo dito sa game natin. And what do you think is going to happen, Mr. Rockers?
So, yung teams natin kayo, it's between CEC and CITU, but I do think madaming mangyayari dito, madaming basahan ng mga strategies, madaming mababas na yung mga playstyle ng mga players, especially Hans God. CEC needs to look this player out kasi madaming experiences yung player na to, si Hans God. Nakakaabot na siya ng MPL or yung mga prestigious tournaments ngayon na paring Oko. At ngayon, ano yung mga possible predictions dito from CITU and CEC?
I mean, you're saying all these things about CITU, man. And I think we gotta give it up to CEC as well,
Yes.
because you need to
Oo.
understand, may underdog buff sila.
Oh, underdog buff
Like, syempre, they're the ones that are trying to redeem themselves. So
Oh,
that means they have
redemption.
that strength in them to prove
Yes.
the haters wrong, syempre.
Redemption era to ng CEC. Baka
Exactly.
mag-champion sila dito ng main season, ha?
Oo.
Naglo-low-key lang
Low-key lang
sila
sila
dito.
dito.
Pero nilalabas nila yung
Oo.
strategy from that main season. Baka
Pre-season
sila na
pa noon, pre-season. Chill lang tayo, chill.
Chill lang kasi hindi yan main event eh. Yung main event is this one.
This one.
Oo, yung this September nga pala, yung main season. So tingnan
Yes,
natin
sir.
yung takbo dito ng ating CEC Blue Dragons. At ngayon paring ako, yung mga possible predictions dito, ano yung mga tawag dito? Yung best hero so far sa ating MLBB.
Well, obviously, we have to talk about the draft a little. Maybe do a little predictions because we've seen, I feel like a lot of the times, it's all about who you pick in the jungle.
Meta heroes din
Yeah,
eh.
the jungle talaga, I feel.
Yes.
There's a lot of focus on mobility, on assassin junglers these times around
Yes.
because
Oo.
especially because of the new emblem
Oo.
patches, the
Yes.
assassin emblems themselves
Oo, eh.
are actually really strong these
Madami
days.
na ding meta heroes ngayon
Yes.
na paring Oko. And as of now, the new meta, I do think yung bagong meta na ngayon is yung Ligaya. Yung ating
Anong
Joy
Ligaya?
for the jungle. Ikaw yung Ligaya ko, pre.
Uy!
But iba yung Ligaya ng ating MLBB na si Joy, pare. Kasi yung ultimate niya, kinakantahan ka lang, pre. Basag
Oo.
na yung mukha mo pag kinakantahan ka na.
Oh,
ng
anong
ating
kanta?
Ligaya.
Anong kanta?
Ay, iba pala yan, pre. K-pop pala yan. Pero pag kumakanta dito, si paring Ligaya, yung ating Joy, is mababasag talaga yung mukha mo, pre. Instant wala ka na sa mapa dun. Pag si Joy, yung kakalaban nyo o yung katapat nyo sa ating MLBB. Ano ba yung mga possible jungler heroes dito, pre?
Totoo yun si Ligaya, pare. Pero let's talk about one of the most dominant heroes in the meta as of the moment. We have Ling.
Oo,
One of the
palaging
most
meta.
mobile heroes that that has ever seen the light of
Yes.
day. And
Oo.
not only has it been the most mobile hero, it's now resurfacing as one of the best junglers
Yes.
here in the
Oo.
meta. And with good reason, even though it has a very high skill ceiling,
Yes.
I would say so. It's just the utility of having a Ling around, being able to be
Oo.
mobile enough to go to the backlines as well as being able to rat when needed.
Yes.
Taking up so much space, invading these jungles is why Ling is such a good
Yes.
jungler. And I
Oo,
feel
eh.
like that's also the reason why Fanny is also a really good pick.
Yes. Parang Attack of the Titan to, si paring
Oo.
Fanny. Parang Spider-Man din eh, kagaya ni Ling. And lagi silang binaban out from the rank games and also for the professional teams. Binaban out nila yung ating Fanny tsaka yung Ling pa. Kasi yung spada nila, hinahampas sa mukha. Kaya putol na putol yung mga ulo dito. Kaya binaban out dito ng mga professional teams mostly. Yung ating Fanny at saka yung Ling paring Oko. Kasi mahirap kasi sila, anong tawag dito? Mahirap sila huhulihin. Especially, we do have the funny cables. Parang Spider-Man yung mga galawan nila at mahihirapan ka talaga na anong tawag dito na huhulihin si Fanny, especially pag mapipick out mo si Franco, for sure mahuhuli mo dito si paring Ling, but matagal yung cooldown dito ni Franco.
Oo. Actually, Franco has, I believe, has had a recent patch in 1.7.94. Yung Bloody Hunt, actually, the cooldown was reduced. And I'm pretty sure if we can check here, just a minute, ha?
Tingnan muna natin.
Tingnan mo.
I do think na-nerf out ba yun or nababuff out?
Na-buff talaga kasi
buff
yung,
out kasi.
yung Bloody Hunt niya, lower ng cooldown niya sa ultimate.
Kasi literally, mababuff out talaga dito si Franco kasi ang taba-taba ni Franco eh.
Oo.
Madami na kinakain dito si paring Franco natin. Pero tingnan natin kung ano yung binabuff out dito ng ating Franco kasi hinahanap pa natin kung ano yung mga possible na buff out dito kay Franco. But I do think yung second skill niya, yung binabuff out dito ni paring Franco sa ating MLBB. But mamaya muna natin na ito-talk about din dito paring Oko kasi madami pa yung mga possible heroes dito for the MLBB. But we do have a meta hero, si paring Kaja.
Oh, exactly. You were talking about Franco ganina, pero let's not forget the one na kanang
huhulihin ka, parang may laso. Yung laso,
talaga,
parang ano tawag dito,
Yeehaw
yung
cowboy.
Yeehaw cowboy ng Texas to pre, si paring
Hindi
Kaja.
pala si Clint yung Yeehaw cowboy.
Fake kasi si Clint
Faker.
Pero yung literally dito, si paring Kaja, yung ating roamer ng MLBB. Kasi pag mahuhuli ka niya ng Divine Judgment, hindi ka talaga makakatakas kasi ipupull out ka niya, hinihila ka niya patungong turret mo o patungong mga kalaban mo. Kasi mahihirapan ka talaga makaka-escape ng Divine Judgment at makaka-escape ka lang kung may flicker ka pero huhulihin ka pa din ng mga kalaban mo kasi you are
The southern seas are my domain. Your team I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods. Sir, your team is banning. The falling stars brought us here. Your team is picking. I didn't. Your team is picking. I harness it. Years. Your team is picking. It is my mission to banish all darkness. I have to smell it good in the morning. Picking. What's beneath these bandages? Standing. Your team is standing. Too long. Your team is still swords. Run deep. Among the planes exists the equilibrium.
Set me on fire and I'll blaze through the battle! Come on, Dexter! It's our showtime!
Your team is picking.
They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Let's get a roar! Grabe, ako. So right now, let's give it up for our casters for this evening. We do have Dion and Dumpster Fire.
Yes, sir. Your gameplay. Oh, his voice. Your gameplay. And the trash you love and admire. Dumpster Fire and Dion. All right, here we are again. What is up? Ayala Center Mall, Cebu. It's your boys, the trash you love and admire. Dumpster Fire here, and casting alongside me is none other than my brother from another mother, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Dion.
That's too much. That's too much. So yeah, welcome back for
Smash them.
And what a game we have on our hands today, Dion. CITQ. To all of you watching the stream, watching us live right now at Ayala Center Mall, on your booth. CITU. And what do we have on our red side, Dion?
This is CEC fighting against a very successful once again. And unfortunately, there's another over very early one here for CIT against CEC.
That's right, man. Blast that range down to half HP. And we haven't even reached 1 minute of the game.
how they rotate try to control the turtle side.
They're holding on to a 1K gold lead.
Yes, sir. They are holding on towards his 1K gold lead. And the thing is, the movement or the positions right here of CIT, they overextend, especially from Hans God, and they get picked off right here from the side of CEC when they counteract.
And the thing is, throughout the entire rotations of CEC, a lot of people don't really notice it, but they clear out their jungle camps as fast as possible, and as soon as they do that, they gather up and go towards the jungle of CITU. And just because they're able to take one neutral creep, you don't have to take that into disadvantage, because of course, once that neutral creep is taken, that's just extra gold taken away from the hand of CITU and given to CEC.
They tried for a hook, but a Tyrant's Revenge was just right there, controlling the Lancelot, eliminating him very fast, and with the penalty zone, they took down 2.
That's right, so that is going to be Turtle's lane, of course, coming into
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
And it is 0. the late game potential clashes. And CITU does have a spot right here with the Bloody Hunt, with the hook. So whenever she gets up, she might use that crossbow in order to hit.
That's right. On to deeper analysis as to why we're right? It's stop the Bloody Hunt from happening. Now, for most of these teams, we'll see this side.
Blue team hero has been slain. Triple kill.
Clearing out the middle lane minister. This is a very smart play because that means that even though they do
Red team turret has been destroyed.
you're seeing right now, we'll be leading the second wave to happen after the Lord fight, and now the rest of CITU is up.
You are indeed right. Not only the match,
Another definitely to see your entire team going in a team fight, and for you to clear out minions, play the macro side of the game. That is the level of skill available for CITO. Look at Yome. He cleared out the middle lane minions before he decided to go and help his team. And of course, he was able to make it out safely as well. And despite CITO losing a lot of them there, they were able to secure the Lord thanks to Gyome as well.
and on towards the side is good. CITU, they're not giving up that easily, despite the loss and the advantage that CEC has in their sleeves right now.
That's right, and it's very, very bad for CEC that CITU is the Lord there, because that means there's more and more time for CITU to get the items that they need to work. That is a little bit of a problem here as we approach the 15-minute mark. 1 minute for the six. Luminous Lord comes into the map.
The map is super big. Oh my god,
crossbow will be bumped by Super Shadling. CITU though is hot on his tail. Insanity also ultimate's pop, immortality available.
Double kill.
This could be the comeback right now. CIT knocking on your door.
Red team turret has
Will
been
it
destroyed.
be for sushi industry?
Red team base turret has been destroyed.
It's down.
That is going to be him going down as well. Don't wait for real manipulation.
Red team hero has been slain. Killing spree.
Down comes Squeak. Things not looking good for CEC.
CEC down to 3. Let's see right here as no pushback. It is Yomi. The question now is will they end it? Once again, near to the depths of an end. CIT, they hold back against CEC.
Very interesting here by CIT. Like there are still real one-timers from CEC. They lack. You know why? Because the net worth lead is now in their favor. And after so what cable for CITU? This is the patience.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
They are now.
It is near towards the Lord's side as well. And for the first time in 18 minutes pala, this is CIT now in front of it all. As CEC, CITU will be the one to up instead.
That's right, and the Lord is coming into the land of the dawn. This could be the decider. CIT. Game 1. The Lord is bold enough to take him. Who will the Lord go to now?
Inside of CIT, spotted out of his face right now, but CIT will try to control up the position. Front lead, the Inquisitor is trying to keep up that goal. Let's see what the aggression is like that. Ayaga out.
Mega kill. Red team hero has been slain. Double kill.
Dito, what I super chasing is enough. The team that is kaibigan, down D. And then it is anatomy.
Red team hero has been slain.
Gawin na nating 5. CITU will not back down.
They have a fresh minion wave coming towards the middle. Win game 1.
What an intense game.
Victory.
By CIT.
That is right. Unbelievable gameplay coming in from both of these teams. The patience from CITU all towards the early game and the middle game shows in the late game being able to spot out their opponent with the items that he needed coming into that game. Look at this big fire as of the moment. Of course, we just can't wait to see more.
Yes, sir. And we'll give it out to our analysts for the post-game analysis right here. Oko and Rackers.
Alright. Grabeng labanan yun. Paring Oko, kitang-kita nga naman natin. CITU and CEC ayaw
Bro,
talaga
look at this
magpapatalo,
replay.
pre. Look at that replay. From that real world manipulation, walang magagawa dun. Grabe talaga yung pinapakita for both of the teams, paring Oko.
Yes, sir. Grabe, look at this. They managed to take it back all the way from being just bare Nexus. They had one team wipe. One team wipe lang kailangan, paring Rockers.
grabe.
And immediately takes the gold lead, gets CEC to bare Nexus, and manages to get the win.
Oo, pero it was really a close call na mananalo
Yes.
doon yung ating CEC. Grabe talaga yung thrill na pinapakita sa ating game number 1, paring Oko.
Yes, sir.
Dikit na dikit yung laban kanina kasi it was really CITU winning, CEC na naman, CITU, CEC.
Yeah, ganun.
And wala talagang proper prediction kung sino talaga mananalo doon from that game 1. But at the end, CITU, yung nagwagi. Grabe talaga yung pinapakita, especially from that last play.
Yes,
From
sir.
that backline, binabackdoor nila. And eventually, walang magagawa doon yung ating team CEC. And nag-prevail yung ating team CITU.
Yes, sir. But I think, audience, wala dyan mo ka-expect ato, no? Naka-comeback dyan ang CITU from that bare Nexus. Isiba, early game, 4 minutes, CEC and CITU were already neck and neck.
Oo,
6
grabe.
minutes in, still neck and neck. But we
Oo.
already see an advantage coming from
Yes.
CEC as they build those 3 steel leg plates, their items, onto their heroes to counter
Yes.
Lancelot and
Oo,
Claude.
yung Demon Sword yung ginagamit ni Claude na pang-counter ni
Yes.
paring Lancelot. And si Lancelot, hindi siya talaga siya masyadong online kasi inuuna din doon ni paring Claude na tatargetin doon si paring Lancelot, paring
Yes,
Oko.
sir.
Mhm,
Right,
yes.
Seth. But after that, the 9-minute mark, the first Lord is where really CEC got their height or their start of the
Yes.
match. And after all that, paring Rockers, lagi na, nalalo,
Oo,
lagi na lang
malalo talo,
nag-CEC.
oo. CEC,
CEC
CITU.
lagi. And then, for some reason, 70 minutes, CITU wipes CEC and takes gold lead
Yes.
for the first
Oo,
time in the
first
match.
time Kasi
And
hindi ko
gets
din
bare
ina-expect
Nexus.
na makukuha din yung wipeout ng ating
Yes.
team CITU kasi it was really a close na talaga na mananalo doon yung ating team CEC na Blue Dragons. It was really the vengeance call sana paring Oko, but ayaw talaga magpapatalo dito yung ating team CITU Wildcats kasi gustong-gusto talaga nila hindi makakabawi yung ating
Yes,
team
sir.
CEC, but at the end we do have our MVP for team CITU, Raboni, our Claude for team CITU Wildcats, paring Oko.
Yes, sir. And we have to give it up to Raboni for pushing the majority of the ways into the CEC field, right? With 63% turret damage coming from Raboni himself
Yes.
lang, ha? Like compared to Iritel from the side of CEC, which did a marginally still good number, pero not as the same as Raboni.
Yes, oo.
Looking at their items, grabe. Even early on, we already see CEC taking on the first item lead within the 4
yes.
minutes, especially
Nangunguna
with
sila
Sushi getting the Bloodlust Axe,
Yes.
steel plates to get up that Athena shield, getting that
yes. Oo.
blade armor early on pa, Jud.
Oo, medyo
Onto that
makunat.
second Lord, I
Oo.
think, second Lord, nakuha na yung Sushi yung
Yes.
blade armor, which
Oo.
made him sustain a lot more damage
Yes,
coming from Franco and
grabe.
Valentina. And even though they were jumped by CITU onto that second Lord, they managed to turn it around again by
Yes.
getting that penalty zone onto that
Oo.
Valentina and Hans God to turn the
Yes.
tides.
Grabe talaga si paring Teresla, si paring Sushi kasi mahirap talaga siyang papatayin, especially
Yes,
with
sir.
that blade armor, Athena shield. Mahirap talaga siya patayin paring Oko kasi
sir.
he was absorbing all the damage para maproprotektahan yung mga main core at saka yung MM dito ng ating team CEC, kaya nahihirapan yung ating team CITU na mag-comeback. But eventually, CITU once again prevails the match, paring Oko.
But why do you think CITU won over CEC? Because let's look at it in the way they were playing the entire time. CEC was playing so very, very carefully,
Yes,
paring Rockers.
oo.
Look at Super Shadling and Dom Squee. Those heroes themselves, they were very, very cautious within these team fights,
Oo.
zoning themselves out, staying in the
Yes.
back lines,
Oo.
letting Sushi and letting Ione take the front lines. And at the same
Nagpe-play safe.
time, they did not have to worry about
Yes.
Lancelot.
Oo.
Because when they were zoning themselves out, they were there taking space from themselves and letting Ione and Sushi push. They had Sushi and Ione prioritize Guillaume.
Oo, kaya hindi talaga makakatakas doon si paring Guillaume kasi nandun si Sushi at saka si A1 ba
Ione.
yan? Ione pala. Kaya hindi talaga mag-online doon si paring Guillaume. Like I said, lockdown talaga siya doon.
Yes, sir.
Ni paring Teresla at saka ni paring Kufra doon. Kaya eventually, yung backline ng ating team CEC was able to get the damage that they need
Yes, sir.
para ma-back out yung ating team CITU. But at the late game, yung ating team CEC Blue Dragons, misplace after misplace na yung mga ginagawa
Oo.
nila. Sa sobrang play safe nila, nagmi-misplay na sila sila doon from that
Nag-greedy.
late game. Oo,
They became greedy.
But like I've said, yung ating late game talaga, it's the battle of experiences
Oo.
talaga. Kung sino talaga yung mas experiencado, kung ano yung mga gagawin nila, yung ano yung best possible strategy, sila talaga yung magwawagi. But at the end, it was Team CITU with a better strategy from that late game. At
Yes,
ayun,
sir.
yung Team CEC, walang magawa, kundi nawa-wipe out sila doon, paring Oko.
May sinasabi si paring Dumpster Fire ganina.
Oo.
Crackers, yung when they managed to steal the Lord and getting a 4K wipe. CEC managed to wipe CITU
Yes.
even though Guillaume managed to steal the Lord from them
Oo.
on the 3rd minute, right?
Yes.
And I mean the 3rd Lord, right? And still, Guillaume was able to take advantage of the fact that they were being chased down, they were being wiped,
Oo.
and they still prioritized that middle lane in order to buy a little bit more time. That was an amazing analysis
Oo.
on the side of Dumpster Fire.
Oo, kasi si paring Guillaume kasi alam na alam niya na mauubos sila doon, but he needs to gamble na dapat niyang kunin yung ating 3rd Lord kasi pag hindi niya makukuha, matatalo talaga sila
Yes,
doon.
sir.
But at the end, it is CITU taking on the game
Congratulations.
number 1 against Team CEC Blue Dragons. So right now, we'll pass the mic to our lovely host, Karen and
Kim.
sir. Parang ako.
Thank you so much, Ayala Center Cebu. Once again, let's acknowledge the fact na ang mga tao na pumasok daw sa Ayala, puro mga pogi at
guwapo. Ay, pogi.
maganda.
Maganda pala, pare.
Maganda.
Nakakalimutan ko. Yung mga
Ikaw,
pogi
ano ka,
at
pogi o maganda?
Maganda, pre.
Maganda,
Ay,
pre. Anyways, let us get into what we think is going to happen here on the second game as we're preparing for the drafts of these two teams, diba? So,
yung mga possible picks dito for both of the teams, especially Team CEC, needs to adjust their new lineup.
yes, sir. And of course, Hans God with his signature Franco. I don't think that's going to go away. But I
Yes.
think it is possible for CEC to ban Franco, di
But
ba?
I do think, pare, yung ating Team CITU, pretty much yung lineup nila the same, but they need to adjust few strategies and few plays na ginagawa nila from early game and mid game kasi they were creating misplays and misplays after that.
Yes, sir.
Pero nakakabawi naman sila for that late game. But yung ating Team CITU, I do think they're gonna be changing one or two heroes as of the moment. But sa ating Team CEC, baka may ibang panibagong lineup sila dito for the Blue Dragons, paring Oko.
Right. And I do think one of the main bans, or I feel like possible bans coming into the second game, is definitely to stop that Terizla.
Oo, yung
Because
Terizla talaga.
for the most part here, Sushi on that Terizla was
Yes.
super impactful for the rest of the
Oo.
game. Shout out Sushi, ang galing mo talaga.
Grabe, makunat.
Especially
Makunat na
with that
makunat.
ulti. The penalty zone, being
Oo.
able to catch out a lot of these heroes.
Oo.
And even if we saw Ace on that Valentina steal penalty zone twice during the match and was able to utilize it properly,
Oo.
it is still not enough. Because
Yes.
there's the Eve, there's the
Madaming
Yin.
mga suporta dito. May
Grabe.
Yisanchin, may Kufra. Kaya nahihirapan dun yung ating Team CITU na papatayin dun. Si
Yes.
paring Terizla, especially yung items niya, making him makunat even
True.
stronger talaga. Mahihirapan dito yung ating Team CITU na papatayin dun yung ating Terizla. Kaya nahihirapan yung ating Team CITU from that early game and that mid game, paring ako.
Yes, but we have to acknowledge as well the Kufra was absolutely
Yes.
wild. Being able to
Grabe, the
secure
crowd
that crowd
control.
control, di ba?
Oo.
And especially those jump-ins coming from Ioni. Even
Yes.
though there were a few times where targeted siya talaga, it was meant to be because of the fact that he was prioritized, being able to clear up more space for the Yin, for Dom Squeeze specifically, as well as Super Shadling.
Tingnan mo yung assist niya, pre. 10 assists.
10
Grabe.
assists.
He's just gonna jump in, doing his crowd control abilities para yung Team CITU mahihirapan to push out that backline, especially yung Eve natin at saka yung ating Erether na si Super Shadling. Mahihirapan dun yung ating Team CITU, napapatayin yung ating backline kasi nandun yung ating Kufra to prevent them from killing the backline hero sa ating Team CEC Blue Dragons, paring ako.
That is true. And I did notice quite a bit. It's probably why, because Domsky was really slippery,
Yes,
no,
yeah,
for the most part of game one.
yes.
And I think it's definitely because of the tough boots. I feel the tough boots having if I'm correct, 50% lowered, 30%
Yeah, 30%.
lowered
yeah.
hindrance, diba? So
Yes.
that's you'll be able to escape a lot of those stunts. Even if you are being stunned, that is a 30%
Yes.
reduction onto those hindrances, making Domsky one slippery Yin in this game.
Kasi makakatakas din siya eh.
Oo.
He has
Yung
the
mga
abilities
dashes.
na makakatakas din. But yung ating Team CITU naman, basing off from that late game, it was Guillaume who was able to push out at sa ating Team CEC. Kaya mahihirapan doon yung ating Team CEC na makapag-end doon kasi it was Guillaume from the beginning pushing out the enemy turrets, taking all the lords para hindi makaka-push out yung ating CITU Wildcats, paring ako.
That's true. And even if Guillaume was really trying his best, there were still a lot of hindrances coming from
Yes,
CEC. CEC was super strong early to mid game. Pero look what CITU did. Even though they had to give up a lot of these objectives in order to keep themselves safe, in order to prioritize on farming, because that's what Lancelot can do really. Like even if you are losing on the objective side, Lancelot being able to secure or clear out a lot of these jungles Even if, you know, CEC did try their best to invade and to take space onto their map, Giome was still able to pull off with those farming.
Kasi alam na alam niya kung nasaan yung mga kalaban niya kasi it was CITU, his teammates, yung teammates ni Giome is creating space for him kasi siya yung jungle ang ating team CITU eh. Nag-create yung ating team CITU a space for Giome to farm out. Kaya hindi talaga makukuha doon yung ating team CEC kung nasaan si paring Giome. At lumalabas siya doon sa ating late game and nagkaka-misplay na doon yung ating team CEC. Nagbabackline na din si paring Raboni, yung ating Claude, the MVP from that last game, paring Oko.
Grabe, big damage coming from Claude. 23%. But at the same time, you have to look at future. Damage also, 28%. Coming from that export.
Oo, yung ultimate kasi ni paring export is quite pesky talaga. Parang fountain of fire kasi umiikot siya and mahihirapan dun. Yung ating team CEC, mahihirapan yung ating team CEC na huhulihin tong si paring export kasi at the end of his ultimate, parang sasabog and dealing more damage towards his enemy team.
Yes, sir. Maybe we can talk a little bit about the highlights coming into now that we are starting the game really soon. Very exciting. You remember that clash onto that Lord na si Ace tinilya yung
Lord?
Hindi. Yung penalty zone.
Yung penalty
and
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning. Your team is banning.
The southern seas are my domain. I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods. Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for. The fallen stars brought us here.
Of imprisonment.
I enjoy the pain. Your team is picking.
Wait for it. Let's see what's beneath these bandages.
Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
Thorns remain should petals fall.
Come on, Dexter. It's
Your
our
team is
showtime.
picking.
I am vengeance. vengeance
Your team is
incarnate.
picking.
My kiss grants immortality. Your team
You should.
Welcome to the greatest mag show of all time!
The draft is set, the stage is set, going into the land of dawn, the final match for CEC versus CITU. Are you ready? Let's give it up to Dion and the Dumpster Fire.
Yo, what's up? Here we have it, Ayala Center Mall Cebu. It's us back at it again. The trash you love and admire. Dumpster Fire here with me is none other than
My voice, your gameplay. This is Dion, and we're here for game number 2.
Yes, sir, and of course, what a lovely draft experience.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
What's onto the scoreboard right there?
All troops deployed.
That's gonna be a problem for Aone on this Kofra. That is probably one of the heroes. And of course, jumping into this stage, we have in the middle lane, or speed lane actually. That should be a very, very fast. It will sustain Alice from side of CITU.
Question now is, can CEC find a way back against CIT with a comeback that has just happened from game number 1? But still, with a similar draft right here, the difference is we have Sushi with the Alice right here. I mean, the Blood Ode is really super efficient enough to actually sustain it on towards clashes.
That's right, so for all of you viewers there watching us live, the Diggy dropping very, very low here. We'll use that flicker to disengage. Of course, we're not watching us on your blue side here is none other than CEC. Wow.
This is CITU, they back game 1. But of course, we'd like to remind everyone that this is just but that is with the Harley going in, finding the very first kill. First blood brought to you by Ayala Center Cebu.
That's right, very unfortunate first blood here for the side of CEC as Dope will fall down. That means he's going to miss a minion wave in the middle lane, and that's not where you want to be as late, especially when the turtle is up in 15 seconds.
And everyone does have their level 4s available on towards their sleeve. But when you look at the game right now, it is on God with this Diggy, but just like this, nice point on Esli, and there's the kill. Sushi will be found by Ace, and that's a very good kill considering that. Look what's happening. The Lord, the Turtle, has spawned, brought to you by...
That's right, and CITU are going to have problems here at the moment, especially since CITU are now on the offensive coming into this early game. CEC earlier had the upper hand with the blood and be able to use it.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Coming into this game, but of course CITU will claim the first turtle.
This is highly needed, and this is super efficient because we know how well they play. And with this Diggy in their hands, they have that anti-CC that can actually put Ravoni with this Moscow to a better position later on in clashes.
That's right, and CEC are still playing on towards their MM here. As you see, Super Shakling is just chilling around in the gold lane, trying to get as much as he can as a Bruno, and the burst damage from a Bruno is
Hero has been slain.
Once again, a jump in by Sushi, trying to contain Ace. Sushi is around.
It's 3 for 1.
What a play by Hamzgod there. Actually facing out the rest of CEC to go for that engage, and after all that, he still decides to survive. He's 1-6 right now, and the rest of the gold plating on towards this top side is busted, and they might take the tower too.
Blue team
actually.
turret has been destroyed.
Takes the XP turret at 4 minutes into the game.
And the good thing about it is that the turtle has now won, and once again, CICU has it on towards their zone. CEC is sold out right here by Future. So, will it be enough to model
Red team has slain the turtle.
Objective naman para sa CIT because as of the moment, gusto nila maganap yung potential na kill, potential na pick off. But this is just designed to look for the zones and control the map for CIT.
CIT is just everywhere in this map at this point. They were able to secure the bottom side, trying to zone out super shadily. We have Future on towards the spot where he knows there you have it. It seems as though there's going to be a little bit of poke out, but CITU, recognizing that they have the lead, decides to back out and try to get as much farm as they can from those jungle wins.
This is another zone being controlled around by CIT because as with the moment CEC can't find any engagement, they can't find any situation. Just a thing, they're trying to go in. But the magic is just there right now for Kin with the Harley.
Super Shadling out of position there, actually not knowing that King in the bush will take the vast majority of damage out of that deadly magic, and he's brought down just like that. 0-2 on CEC's marksman.
Great usage right there.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
With the overtakes available for this time, but a time of space for Ioni. But no, the time is turning, but they have God will save them all. But just like this, Ace will chase now for another one. Ioni trying to escape. Future on the back lane. Penalty zone does not hit. Somehow, someway, CEC lives on with that engagement.
That's right.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Stopping there. Look at how they have their eyes on the prize. Ioni, Sakura at 1 HP, but who does he decide to penalty zone? Oh, Super Shadling. It's just them priorities at this point. CIU outmaneuvering
And looking at the scoreboard right now, has been tied right here. Once again, Hansgod saving and creating space for engagement. As you can see, Hansgod is 0-0.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Everyone in that engagement, and not just that engagement, a lot of engagements happened where he popped the time turn and the leash as well.
That's right, coming to the
Oh no!
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Super Shadling.
Whoa, he's done!
He's done as well. So much damage in Hansgod just there to secure and make sure that
This is the time. The counter plays are working right now for the side of CIT. The engagements for the side of CEC somehow, in some way, they need to find more aggression. They need to almost the war. Found once again by the deadly magic.
just look how CIT is everywhere in the map. It's like a fight. Being popped on towards the bottom side.
Blue
I
team
don't know
turret has
if that
been
was a
destroyed.
TNC. We don't even need it anymore. Or was that just a misclick coming in from Hansgod? But of course, 110 is the scoreboard at the moment. Gold lead here. That's CITU.
Sushi right there, almost getting caught in the penalty zone. But somehow the orb was enough to make him escape. And on that position, this is CITU now on the map, wanting to control every position of the map, wanting to get every zone on towards their hands. Matching down towards Hansgod. Will it ever be enough?
Red team blue team turret has been destroyed.
That defense is the first plane. minutes on towards his gameplay. Can CEC come back as well?
Red team has slain the Lord.
For CITU, they now have the Lord coming down towards their lanes. As of the moment, look at how they position the minion waves right now. CEC are obviously too afraid to step out of bounds because they know that CITU is there, always ready to bounce. Not to mention the added pressure of that deadly magic.
Yes, sir. With that deadly magic, they can eliminate someone very fast. And by someone, that could be Yoshi. And just like having from the poker side of CIC, and this side, they have a Lord of Lords on
That's right, and here we have it, folks. The trumpets are blown. The Lord is here, towering towards the top side for CEC. CITU now have the opportunity to go for these inhibitor turrets, but it's still 10 minutes, which means each of these turrets still have a path available. Even though the very well, Raboni. This one's as well. Even though CITU now have their eyes set on the Lord, want to try and help him for the top. Yoni will jump in, only secured on one. He's actually up as well, but something already here.
Double kill. Blue team hero has been slain. Blue team's base turret has been destroyed.
3 for 1 in that engagement, but the defense is still on for the side of CEC. Because as of the moment, Super Shady is still in this game. And although Raboni did die on towards that one, the middle turret could be next.
That's right, 11 minutes into the game, 10k goal lead for the side of CITU. Things are not looking good for CEC. That's the deadly magic. Falls down again to hit. That is the opportunity that you have available as well. Jumping in, deadly magic, cards thrown out, and he's able to jump out. Once again, don't be falling for the 4th time.
The damage output could be enough and is enough to take down anyone, especially a hero like Dope D with the Navaria Sushi with this Alice, and right now CIT are continuing the pressure.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to remind you all that this is a best of 2. So this is the final game. Will CEC make it a 1-1, reclaiming that loss, or will CITU take it home 2-0?
Yoni trying to find the low and stop and pull back from the left. What's up there?
Team hero has been slain.
But -1. Already CITU looking forward to push down the bottom lane natin because who's knocking on the window?
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
Sa middle lane, pupunta naman dito for CIT.
The Lord is available. Will that be the case for CITU, or will they continue to push these turrets once again? This Gofra, I don't really blame him. What he's doing.
Red team has slain the Lord.
To breathe. And while he did fall down all towards the bottom side jungle, they were able to clear out the middle lane. And even though they lost that turret, CCC still have 4 people alive, and that's better than losing all 5.
The takedown of the Lord was super efficient. It was super sweet. My Crosby Dunkin' Donuts are in this position.
Dunkin' Donuts. And of course, if you guys are up around here in the Ayala Malls, watching it live, do check out Dunkin' Donuts as well. Of course, coming into this event. There you have it, folks. CITU are waiting for their Lord, and there it is, towering in the middle lane, no less, the fastest path possible to victory. The bottom lane inhibitor turret, the only surviving tower for CEC.
Bottom lane is being inhibited right now. Future with a taunt with the energy eruption. The back lane may control out with this magic. But there it is! Another assassination play. Dom Squeak, not part of the game. Yung Lord, kumakalo na sa mid lane. Diba? Venom, ito sa dalawa. Time journey pa kinansa.
Hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Hero has been slain.
Nasa ibaba. CIT. Nasa itaas.
Oh, coming into this game, what a play by
Victory!
Unbelievable outmaneuvering of CEC, not just towards the start, but all towards the end of the game, being able to control those minion waves, the Lord minions as well, gathering up for that last final push, and that is victory claim for CITU.
2-0, and the match has been settled, and now let's give it to our post-game analysis.
Alright, what a match talaga doon, paring Oko. It was a landslide against Team CEC. So let's take a look at that replay. Tingnan mo yung last clash na nangyayari dito, paring Oko. Hinahabol-habol na dito yung ating Team CITU. Hindi makakalabas ng hindi makakalabas ng maayos dito yung ating Team CEC. Look at that replay, paring Oko.
The Time's Journey coming in clutch here on the side of CITU. Really saved their skin as they take down 3 more heroes on the side of CEC, securing that Nexus break onto that second game, making it a 2-0.
Grabe talaga yung nangyari doon, paring Oko. Landslide na landslide. At walang magagawa doon yung ating Team CEC. It was really anong tawag dito, foreseeable future na talaga kung
Yes,
sino
sir.
manalo doon from that match game
Give it up.
number 2.
Give it up to Hands God.
Yeah,
The MVP, not by kills, not by deaths, by assists.
Grabe, tingnan mo yung assist niya.
15 assists.
1 and 15 assists. Grabe talaga. Imagine mo, digi lang yan.
Yes, sir.
And became an MVP.
Anong digi lang yan? Hindi lang yan digi. Ano yan?
Grabe talaga.
Hansi
Our
God.
MVP for this game number 2 against Team CEC, paring Oko. Pero hindi na natin pahabain na paring Oko.
Yes,
You
sir.
do the honors.
Of course, but no, I think we should just talk about a little bit about how the game went here, especially during the early game. CITU was able to secure that win very, very cleanly, not just by the end into the skin of their teeth. It is because of the fact that the early rotations coming in from CITU, making sure to take advantage of that digi pick on the side of CITU, making sure to go to top lane, disrupting bottom lane and gold lane at the same time.
Parang
that digi pick was instrumental.
Parang walking word yung digi na yun eh. Kasi
Yes, sir.
he can throw off abilities and he can see kung nasaan yung mga enemy heroes. Even though namamatay siya, he can still roam around the map and to reveal the enemy locations against their, anong tawag dito, advantage for their teammates.
Right, look at these teams right now coming up to the stage. Again, CEC versus CITU. Congratulations, everyone. Let's say congratulations to both of these teams. Again, this is a show match. Very, very friendly fight as these two teams show off and do their handshake. This is the camaraderie of esports as well as another picture taking to commemorate this moment. Again, CITU versus CEC, everyone. What is our next game to look forward to?
It
Paring
is
Rockers.
USPF versus the UV Green Lancers, yung ating second match natin, paring Oko. And I do think nagkalaban-laban na sila for that preseason nata, paring Oko.
Yes,
But
sir.
tingnan natin kung anong laro nila ngayon, anong gagawin nila. Especially this is also an exhibition match for both of the teams. So like I've said, like you've said pala, paring Oko, congrats to Team CITO for winning the game number 1 and 2 for this exhibition match.
All right, thank you so much. That has been game number 1. Let's pass it on to our beautiful hosts and our beautiful,
Our
Eureka
lovely
here,
host.
our beautiful field host. Take it away, Eureka.
Congratulations to the Cebu Institute of Technology,